What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and to the very last video from the K-Influencer program. Yay! We finally made it till the end. This last time the topic is very free, so I was considering what should I talk about in the very last video, and I thought to myself, what a better way to include it into my channel topics than to talk about life abroad in Korea, how to move there, why to move there. As you guys know, this is a channel about everything related to life abroad, so I thought let's talk about Korea in that sense. What happens if you actually like South Korea, want to move there, want to study there, want to stay for a while, maybe on a working holiday visa. There's lots of options and there's lots of reasons. So in this video we're gonna talk about why would you want to move to South Korea? Number one, dynamic economy and job opportunities. As we all know, South Korea is one of the most advanced countries in the world, with many big companies out there, such as Samsung, Hyundai, LG, very future oriented, lots of technology, but more about that later. So yeah, I think that most of us that come from developing countries, when looking on where to move abroad, we tend to look for a developed country in which our lifestyle will for sure be upgraded in many senses. So yeah, that's the very first point. Why would you choose South Korea? Because it's one of those countries that offers you a lifestyle upgrade for sure. Why? Point number two, for example, excellent public transportation. Subway, buses, train systems are fast, affordable, and convenient, even in the smaller cities, which sometimes, even in developed countries, it's not that much of a given as you might think. Point number three, high-tech lifestyle. I mean, when we think South Korea, we think fast internet, technology, robots, AI, and basically the future in a country. Smart city infrastructures and one of world's fastest internet make so much possible. That's also why South Korea is one of the main countries when it comes to esports and gaming, just because it's a part of their lifestyle and their internet speed just allows it. So yeah, I definitely admire South Korea in this sense, like a lot. There's nothing that bores me more than countries that live in the past and kind of don't think about strategies of how to take over the future. And contrary to those countries, South Korea knows it is vital to be future oriented for the new generations, including the new technologies into their lifestyle and just making everyday things as accessible and easy as possible. And convenience, I mean, the way that South Korea is a convenient country is just out of this world. Not only because of the simple convenience stores, which are always open, they're so near you and you can get whatever you want there, but just the lifestyle and the pace of the city is just like very fast-paced, and every service you get has to be kind of quick and efficient, and they're so nice and so respectful. So like not just technology oriented, but just efficiency oriented in the sense of get whatever you need fast and in a convenient way. It's just astonishing and outstanding, which also leads me to point number four. Regardless of what time you go out, you will most probably be super safe. I mean, like everywhere, you cannot generalize, but South Korea always ranks as one of the safest countries to live in, especially for urban life. And that's something that many expats really appreciate and are looking for, especially expats coming from rather unsafer areas like myself. This is a major point when deciding where I would want to move next. So the feeling of security you feel in South Korea, it's just something that would make me choose it as an option in a heartbeat. Regardless where you are and what time it is, most probably nothing will happen. Not because of that you should keep your guard down, because something can happen anywhere in the world, but in general terms, you will be very safe there. Noted on the list. Checked. Number five, this one I'm not sure because I haven't experienced it myself, but I've heard healthcare is also great, affordable and efficient, with very modern hospitals and highly trained medical staff, which of course gives you a sense of security security, and that no matter what happens to you, you're in good hands and you can find the help you need wherever you are. Number 6 is for the foodies out there. Vibrant food culture. This is very important for people coming from countries with amazing food who don't want to leave that behind and are used to a certain standard that has to be met for them to be okay. I guess you could say I'm one of those people. I know not everyone is like that, but to me it's a very important factor. Not only to be able to get food from my home country or in the same level of quality for it, but just having great options of national dishes, same as international cuisine, is just very important. That's why in my case, living in a small town wouldn't really be an option because I don't know where I could obtain all this. But I do get the benefits of small towns. It's just not for me right now. Maybe in the future. Anyway, Korea has amazing options from restaurants from all over the world. And not only that, but Korean food itself, sometimes you don't need anything else. It is true that they love spicy a lot, but also their kind of spicy is different to the one in, for example, Mexico, because Mexicans eat very hot, but when they try Korean food, they find it rather hot but sweet, so it's not as savory. But for people like me that love sweet and sour, this is the place to be. Lots of street food and street food culture, which is pristine, and all in all, if you're a foodie, you will definitely like it there. Number 7 for my history freaks. Korea is one of the countries with most history out there. Ancient palaces, temples, and old traditions coexist with the now futuristic architecture, technology, and entertainment industry. And it just blows my mind that a country can mix two of these together. And I mean, being a person who loves history myself, there's just a lot to discover and a lot to uncover when it comes to both Koreas and their history, development, architecture, language, and just everything, that it just makes it such a rich country in that sense as well. Number 8, education system. It is well known that South Korea has top tier level education. Yes, some people may complain that it's very competitive and that you have to do so much. It's just a lot of overwork. But on the other hand, the quality of education is just also world-class best. Yonsei Korean University, Women's University. It has everything you might want to study while you also learn another foreign language, in this case Korean, because they all include Korean language in their assignments. So you will not only just be learning what you need for your studies, but also a new language, which is always a big plus in this very global world in which we live in. And I'm really excited to say that I foresee a future in which we are way more multicultural than we've ever been. And although many people say AI will have us being lazy in this sense, I just feel like learning a new language is one of the best things you can do for yourself. The Korean language has also one of the easiest alphabets and writing systems in the world, which is something that I also admire from the Korean culture. The way the emperor back in the day, Sejong, chose to make it so easy so that all his people could know how to read and write is outstanding to me. And although the grammatic is a bit hard to understand for those who only speak Western languages, it's still a beautiful, beautiful language full of significance, respect, and togetherness culture. So yeah, I really loved learning Korean and I really want to keep going with it. It's just that life gets in the way sometimes, but I wish I could speak perfect Korean. That would be such an amazing thing to be able to do. But yeah, just know that going to study in Korea will be a very different experience from everything you know, and it will just be so enriching that I now regret I never chose South Korea as an option for my exchange semesters. I wish I would have. But yeah, that's why I'm here telling you what to do instead. So yeah, all in all, amazing education system, lots of great opportunities for students, especially those coming from abroad, and just a way to develop yourself and get to know yourself better because it will be such a challenge. Number 9, geographical beauty. Mountains, islands, beaches, national parks. It just has it all. And everything is very near and well connected, not only within Korea itself, but their main airport also connects you to many places all around the world. And just the beauty of Korea itself and how everything is so cute and kawaii. I don't know, it's just a very nice experience to see everything Korea has to offer. And reason number 10, endless entertainment opportunities. I mean, we've talked about it before. K-pop, K-dramas, esports, cutting-edge technology and fashion. It just makes everyday life so exciting that I just feel like Korea has it all. If you're someone planning to move abroad to a country that is so different from what you know and that has so much to offer, that gives you entertainment from left to right and just has you in a fast-paced environment focused on growth, development, and being number one in the world, South Korea is the place to be. Now, I've never tried to actually migrate to South Korea, so I'm no expert in this topic, but I know there's many different visas that you can apply to, such as, of course, the student visa, working holiday visa, foreign language instructor visa, job seeker visa, work visa, marriage visa, which is the best one in every country, of course, if you know someone from there, and just many other ways to just go there if you're really looking for something new, a change of environment. I tend to assume everyone needs this in their life because I need this constantly and I always need to be changing where I am. And I know not everyone is like this, but if you are like this will very much meet your expectations and give you just what you need. But if for whatever reason South Korea is not really convincing you after this video, I suggest that you stick around because we will be talking about many other countries in the future of this channel. So stay tuned if that's what you're interested in. And so guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this chapter of the channel in which we focused a bit more on South Korea, one of my favorite countries in the world. If you would like to know more things about Korea, let me know in the comments below so we keep these videos coming. And if not, I also thank you for sticking around during this phase of the channel and be excited for the next chapter. There is a secret country we will be talking about a lot in this channel, so stay tuned for that. I'm still not allowed to let you know what it is, but stick around. Remember that you can subscribe down below and also follow me on my other social media to stay in touch way more with me because I'm more active over there. Don't forget to like the video and comment what you'd like to see next. Also, if you'd like to support my channel, you can do so by inviting me a coffee in the link below. And remember that you can also book private calls with me one-on-one to talk to each other and get to know each other, hang out together, also in the links below. And that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Let me know which of the points about South Korea surprised you the most. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! 안녕!